The Ural Mountains stand as silent giants, their snow-capped peaks holding secrets buried deep within. In February 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers ventured into these unforgiving lands, their goal to conquer the slopes of a Ural mountain. Led by the charismatic Igor Dyatlov, the group was prepared for the harsh conditions, equipped with the knowledge and gear to navigate the treacherous terrain. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. Weeks later, after a chilling silence fell upon their expected return date, a search party was dispatched. What they found would forever etch the name Dyatlov Pass into the annals of history's most baffling unsolved mysteries. The hiker's tent, ripped open from the inside, lay abandoned on the mountainside. Scattered around it were their belongings, hinting at a hasty and desperate escape. The scene was as perplexing as it was eerie. What could have driven these seasoned adventurers to flee their shelter in the dead of night into the unforgiving grip of a harsh Russian winter? The mystery of Dyatlov Pass had begun, its icy tendrils reaching out from the past, forever captivating those who dare to seek answers in its enigmatic embrace. Picture the desolate beauty of the Ural Mountains in 1959. Imagine a group of young hikers, their faces flushed with excitement and anticipation. This was the scene as Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old radio technology student, led his team of 8 fellow adventurers on a challenging ski expedition. Their destination, Ural Mountain, a peak shrouded in local Mansi legend and whispers of ancient spirits. The group, comprised of students and recent graduates from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, were no strangers to adventure. They were experienced hikers, well-versed in survival techniques and eager to test their limits against the unforgiving wilderness. Their journey, however, would take them far beyond the realm of ordinary challenges. As they ventured deeper into the mountains, the hikers meticulously documented their progress through photographs and diary entries. These records, later recovered by investigators, painted a vivid picture of their journey. A journey that would soon take a sinister and inexplicable turn. Weeks turned into a chilling silence as the expected date of the hikers' return passed with no word. Concern morphed into alarm, prompting a search and rescue operation to comb the unforgiving landscape. The discovery of the hikers' abandoned campsite sent a collective shiver down the spines of even the most seasoned rescuers. The tent, nestled on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, later dubbed Dead Mountain, was partially collapsed, buried under a blanket of snow. The most unsettling detail, however, was the way it had been ripped open from the inside, as if something had burst out with incredible force. The scene inside the tent was equally perplexing. Personal belongings, including shoes, food, and even some of the hikers' warm clothing, lay scattered and abandoned. This was no ordinary campsite evacuation. It was as if the hikers had fled in a sudden panic, driven by an unknown terror that forced them to abandon their only shelter against the biting cold. The discovery of the abandoned campsite sent shockwaves through the search party, transforming their mission from rescue to recovery. The chilling truth of the hikers' fate unraveled gradually as the bodies were found, scattered across the mountainside in various states of undress and bearing inexplicable injuries. Some were found barefoot, clad only in their undergarments, while others wore mismatched clothing, seemingly taken from their companions. The cause of death varied, with some succumbing to hypothermia, while others bore signs of severe internal injuries, including fractured skulls and broken ribs. Strangely, despite the severity of these injuries, there were no external wounds to suggest a struggle or attack. The unsettling circumstances surrounding the hikers' deaths only served to deepen the mystery. What could have driven these experienced outdoorsmen to abandon their shelter in the dead of night, inadequately dressed for the harsh conditions? And what could have caused the bizarre and violent injuries found on their bodies? The questions mounted, demanding answers from the silent, snow-covered peaks. The initial assumption, given the freezing temperatures and the hikers' state of undress, pointed towards hypothermia as the culprit. However, as more details emerged, this theory began to unravel, leaving investigators grappling with more questions than answers. Hypothermia, a dangerous drop in body temperature, is known to induce a state of confusion and disorientation, often leading to paradoxical undressing. where victims removed their clothing despite the cold. However, this explanation failed to account for the illogical scattering of the bodies. Some found significant distances from the tent and from each other. Furthermore, the fact that some hikers were found wearing articles of clothing belonging to others suggested a level of conscious decision-making that contradicted the effects of severe hypothermia. The mystery deepened, demanding an explanation that went beyond the realm of conventional understanding. The strange circumstances surrounding the hikers' deaths and the lack of a logical explanation fueled a firestorm of speculation. One of the most prevalent theories proposed an avalanche as the cause of the tragedy. It was plausible, considering the mountainous terrain and the potential for sudden, unpredictable snowslides. However, upon closer examination, this theory too began to crumble. The search party found no evidence of recent avalanche activity in the vicinity of the tent. Moreover, the hikers, experienced in mountain survival, would have been unlikely to set up camp in an avalanche-prone area. The lack of significant external injuries on the bodies further contradicted the avalanche theory. Avalanches are known for their brute force, often leaving victims with crushing injuries and trauma. The hikers' injuries, while severe, were largely internal, suggesting a different kind of force at play. In the absence of a plausible explanation, whispers of conspiracy began to circulate, weaving a web of intrigue around the already enigmatic case. Some theories pointed fingers at the Soviet government, suggesting the hikers had stumbled upon a secret military testing ground and become collateral damage in a cover-up operation. Fueling these suspicions was the discovery of strange orange spheres in the sky above the region around the time of the incident, reported by both independent witnesses and meteorological services. The secrecy surrounding the Soviet military during that era only served to amplify these claims, leading some to believe the hikers had unwittingly crossed paths with experimental weapons testing. While intriguing, these theories remained purely speculative, lacking any concrete evidence to support them. The Soviet government, for its part, remained tight-lipped, further fueling the flames of conspiracy and shrouding the incident in an even deeper veil of mystery. As the years passed and the Dyatlov Pass incident remained unsolved, the void of concrete answers became a fertile breeding ground for even more outlandish theories. Some ventured into the realm of the paranormal, attributing the hikers' deaths to everything from UFO encounters to attacks by mythical creatures. One particularly colorful theory proposed an attack by the Yeti, the legendary ape-like creature said to inhabit the Himalayas. While the Urals are a far cry from the Himalayas, the hikers' injuries, particularly the severe chest trauma found on some of the victims, were linked to the Yeti's fabled strength. While entertaining, these theories, much like their conspiracy-laden counterparts, lacked any credible evidence to support them. The Yeti, after all, remained a creature of myth and legend, its existence unsubstantiated by any concrete proof. After months of investigation, the official inquiry into the Dyatlov Pass incident concluded in May 1959. The findings, however, provided little in the way of closure, attributing the hikers' deaths to a compelling natural force without elaborating further. This vague and unsatisfying conclusion did little to quell the speculation surrounding the case. Critics argued that the investigation was rushed, with authorities eager to sweep the incident under the rug, potentially to avoid embarrassment or to protect state secrets. The lack of a definitive explanation only served to solidify the Dyatlov Pass incident's place among history's most baffling unsolved mysteries. The official verdict, far from providing closure, opened the door to decades of speculation, debate, and a relentless pursuit of the truth. Over 6 decades have passed since the tragic events at Dyatlov Pass, yet the mystery continues to captivate and intrigue its icy grip, refusing to loosen. The passage of time has done little to diminish the public's fascination with this unsolved case, with countless books, documentaries, and online forums dedicated to unraveling its secrets. The enduring mystery of Dyatlov Pass serves as a stark reminder of the unpredictable and often unforgiving power of nature. It is a testament to the limits of our understanding, a chilling reminder that some questions may never have satisfactory answers. So what truly happened on that fateful night on the slopes of Dead Mountain? Was it a freak natural disaster, a tragic miscalculation, or something more sinister? The answer, lost to time and shrouded in speculation, continues to beckon, inviting us to delve into the mystery and perhaps one day uncover the truth.